Well, welcome to Experiencing Our God. This is chapter 15. And this chapter is about experiencing God in the frailty of the body. Excuse me. I found that quite interesting. First, if you want healing from God, a way to do that is to call upon the Shekinah. If you're a Christian, it's the Holy Spirit. Pray to the Shekinah, pray to the Holy Spirit to come upon you and help you heal. Pray for the spot on your body if there's only one spot for healing. So for example, when I had my shoulder, I've actually had both shoulder rotor cuffs fixed. Boy, this one I just did in the end of 2023, and it went into 24. I never experienced the same pain as I did on this side. And every day was a prayer to the Shekinah to help. And when I close my eyes and do this, so I'm doing that right now, I can actually envision the Shekinah. Each of us will have a different image of what the Shekinah is going to look like. But call upon the Shekinah. There's also a prayer, and I believe it's called Saruf. I believe that's the Hebrew word. I read about it long ago, and I don't even remember the rabbi. I have to find the book in my piles of books because I've been waiting for part 2 to come out. It just never did. But he did something interesting. He taught that you offer your prayer through the name of God. That 4-letter tetragrammaton, it's Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. So when you pray through God's name for healing and send it to the Shekinah, if you will, like a messenger, the prayers get purified going through God's name. Things that cannot be taken care of, and I know that's going to sound really strange, are eliminated from the prayer request up to the Shekinah. Now, let me explain what I just said. I had a buddy named Lou. Loved Lou. Best friend. Never had a friend since as good as Lou. We were like brothers. He was my older brother. So Lou had a couple of heart attacks, and on the third heart attack, he was told if he doesn't get a heart transplant within 2 years, he'll die. Now, what do you do with that? If I prayed, even through God's holiest name, for Lou's heart to get better, biologically, that was not going to happen. It doesn't happen. Heart muscle does not repair itself. And as his heart muscle was dying, and it was around 15%, and it's going to drop eventually to almost zero, those muscles are going to be overworked because the rest of the heart is gone. So to pray for that healing wasn't going to happen. His body was now too frail. So instead, I offered prayers through God's name to the Shekinah to be with Lou and help him prepare his soul for his exit. And when it did come, about 2 weeks before the 2 years, mentally, Lou was ready. Now, you're never really ready to die. I don't think you're ever really, really ready. He was as ready as you could get. Let's put it that way. He wanted to stay. I wanted him to stay. His wife wanted him to stay. His friends wanted him to stay. Family. But it just wasn't going to happen. So to pray for Lou's heart to get better so he lived on, not going to happen. I have been in situations talking with people who had terminal cancer, terminal diseases, and I'm like, it's not going to happen biologically. I shouldn't say it's not going to happen. It'd be one heck of a miracle if Lou's heart got better, but medical science said not going to happen. I was a biology major in college, pre-med, so I kind of understood that idea. But even if that's the situation, pray for your soul to accept that God's going to bring you home because that's the best thing for your soul. I hope this helped you and blessed you in some way, shape, or form, this message. And hopefully you'll continue the series since you've gone this far. So God bless you. And as always, yes, shalom.